And I'd like to welcome back from the film club here in Laguna Woods Village, Susan Heck. She is an emeritus instructor, and she comes every time that they have a film, every month. She introduces them and follows with discussions about the films that they do, which are indie films and foreign films, and
Yes.
really good stuff. Nice to see you.
Thank
So tell us about
you.
the film club in general.
The Film Club is a long-standing club here. We have been in business for 34 years,
Wow.
which is, I know, 1986. And every month we show films, like you said, they're foreign films, they're indie films. We have a board who really carefully picks these films.
Mm-hmm.
They go through several viewings, and they get films that are, sometimes they're a little older. They're, about, I think, from 2018.
Okay.
We have them a little
Okay.
older, but they're films that you can really think about.
All right.
And that's what I really love. And this month, in March and April, we're having 2 films a month. And
okay, yeah.
Because Clubhouse 3 is closing down for renovations.
Okay. So you're kind of stacking up.
Exactly.
Right now. Okay. Yeah.
Really. So, if I may, I'd love to tell you about the films.
Sure. Yes.
First of all, if people haven't signed up for the film club, they can still apply and come for the last 4 films. What we do is we sell a subscription, but it's so inexpensive. It's like $15, so you get 4 films for $15. Let's see, 3 of the films are foreign. So the film we're going to show March 4th, March 4th and 5th is, it's this really wonderful Israeli film. And it takes place partly in Berlin and partly in Jerusalem. And right there, just thinking about those 2 places, it sets up for the characters just all kinds of symbolic, situations. And it's, in its way, it's a very beautiful love story with also lots of things to think about. And of course, we have, you can't go into this film being hungry.
Okay.
Because one of the main characters is a cake maker.
Yeah, that's what I saw here. I'm not sure I quite understand the synopsis, because what was said to me, a German pastry maker travels to Jerusalem in search of the wife and son of his dead lover. How does that all...
How does it all work?
Yeah,
I know.
That doesn't seem to be...
It's like, could that possibly happen? Well, what happens is in Berlin, we have the cake maker who has a shop, beautiful little shop. And an Israeli man who's there on business walks in, and he is bisexual.
Oh, okay.
And he falls in love with the cake maker.
Okay, all right.
But things are not this easy. The Israeli man is married.
Okay, all right. Now I understand what you're saying.
Okay. So yes.
All right. Now the next movie on March 25th to 26th is St. Vincent.
This is actually a very...
And I want to mention, by the way,
What?
you do this 2 days of the week to give people an opportunity.
We do,
Yeah.
and there's 3 showings.
Right, and we have that, we don't have the times
don't
up
have
there, but 2 p.m. on Wednesdays and 7 p.m. on Wednesdays, right?
And on
Thursdays.
Thursday.
So 3 showings, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so people can
Plenty
have
of
their choice if
opportunity,
they want to
yeah.
come in the
Okay.
afternoon or the evening.
Okay. So this
Yeah.
one's St. Vincent, and it's
Yeah.
about a young boy whose parents have just divorced.
Yes. His parents have just divorced. His mother is Melissa McCarthy, who's
okay.
a wonderful actress. And their neighbor is the inimitable Bill Murray.
Oh, wow.
And so there's this wonderful relationship that occurs between Bill Murray
So this
and the
was
little
obviously
boy.
much more, although I don't know if I think, wait, we did show this. I think we showed that here once because, well, I know.
Did you see it?
I remember it might have been an older Bill Murray movie, but I just remember
Yeah.
he's kind of like laying around
Yeah.
drinking beer, and maybe we did, yes.
Yeah,
so this is
he's
obviously
really
more of a
wonderful.
mainstream.
Exactly.
Okay.
But again, it has
Yeah.
those. What I really love is it has thoughtful characters
Yes, yeah.
who you can really, talk about and discuss. And of course, we have a discussion afterwards.
Okay.
Which is really interesting.
Then
to hear.
April 1st and 2nd, Sarah's Key. In modern-day Paris, a journalist finds her life becoming entwined with a young girl whose family was torn apart during this notorious roundup. It says modern day, but oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, so we have
Yeah.
Kristen Scott Thomas,
Yeah,
who
okay.
plays the journalist, and she becomes obsessed with this story about a woman in World War II named
Okay.
Sarah.
Okay.
And so we have two stories going on. We have Sarah's story,
Okay.
and then we
So
have
there's
Kristen
two. I
Scott
see. Okay.
Thomas's story as a
Okay.
journalist. She's such a wonderful actress.
And then
I love her.
mid-April, 15th and 16th, Nightingale, a Chinese movie. And this is about a Chinese farmer who decides to return to his native village to release his pet bird in honor to a promise he made to his wife, his late wife.
Yeah, so he has this nightingale, and he's going to return to his village. What he doesn't count on is his little granddaughter, who is like cell phone obsessed, and
Right.
this really modern little kid wants to come with him. So we have grandpa and
Okay.
granddaughter. It's really a delightful
Yes.
film. It's like a fable.
And again, you said the memberships are only $15. You have to be a member to come to the film?
You do have to become a
Okay.
member.
All right.
And as I said, we have 4 more films, and so I hope that people
And
will.
then you won't for a while, you're going to find a different location.
We're looking for a different
Okay.
location for. Usually, we take a summer break,
Okay, all
so
right.
we'll have a few months off, and then we're looking for
All
a
right.
summer for another. I lost my words for another location.
Okay.
For August.
Very good.
Yes.
Well, thank you for coming on. We'll probably hear from you one more time again until
I
your
hope so.
hiatus, so to speak.
All right.
And then by then you can talk about the, you only have 2 films left, but you're welcome to come back on and
Oh, well,
talk
thank
about
you
the
so
club.
much.
Susan,
Great.
thank you very much for coming on. And again, you can find out more about this on the club
website.
pages, of course, and link up through there.
Absolutely.
But, an interesting way to come across some films you probably wouldn't think about seeing otherwise.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.